CodeCast we actually coding this week. Hello, everybody. The, wonder- the wonderful world of Twitch. Oh, let me fix my mic. Oh, shit. Yeah, fix some placements here. Oh, there we go. Hello. Welcome to the CodeCast featuring Wolfborg and Patwick. Say hello, Patwick.
Hello.
No, you're supposed to say hello. Hello. Welcome, one and all, to a actual coding codecast. I know it's been a while, right, Pat?
2 weeks? 3 weeks?
Probably something like that. I know a couple weeks you weren't even there, or at least one of them, because I streamed Dream Daddy with Deanna.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's fine. We still code every now and then. Sometimes. I had to code a big thing Friday for work. Had to finish a journal importer thing.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting stuff. I had to work a lot with XML and XSLT and stuff to get that to work.
Yeah.
So I learned a whole lot about that process. I learned that it's a pain in the ass, and if you can avoid doing that, don't do that. Do that. Avoid that. It's a pain for in some aspects. In other aspects, it can be really nice and give you really neat and clean data. In most cases, it's a pain, and don't do it. So yeah, what have you coded this week, Patrick?
Nothing. Sadly. None of my classes require coding.
Really? What classes are you in?
Databases and architecture.
You don't have to code in databases?
We haven't gotten to that point yet.
You've worked with databases before though, right?
Yeah.
So you you've done SQL stuff before?
I've dabbled in it, but
Dabbled?
yeah. So I run my own servers, but I'm mostly like back-end scripts, not like SQL stuff.
Yeah, well, database stuff can make stuff a lot cool. It's like you need that if you want to let use it onto your website. Like the website one of the websites I have right now that actually has that implemented on it. My own personal site is the Kanji 2000 website, and I showed you that, right?
I think so.
Yeah, Kanji 2000. It's a website where users can go on and practice the 2000 century Japanese kanji, or you will be able to practice the 2000 ones if I stop being lazy and actually put all 2000 kanji into the database. I think right now there's like 100 or 200 kanji in the database, something like that. There's a lot of them in there. And I got organized stuff. But the big part about it is, I got working user login and registering with proper password encryption and salting and all that fun stuff in the background.
Yay,
Which you really
security.
need to do. Yeah, no, do not plain text passwords from
Never.
Don't do that. All right, my work that I work for now. When they hired me on board, they hired me to replace an old site we had called Cognet.
I think you told me about this.
And the old site stored your password in plain text, and if you were signed into your account, it would show you your password in plain text.
No.
I was just like, okay, can I get this account deleted? Can I never have this happen again? It's really bad. It was really bad, but it's fine.
Extremely bad practice.
It's fine because now we're all updated. We use Drupal now, and Drupal handles all that stuff for us. We don't even have to worry about it.
Drupal is good.
The only thing we have to worry about is Drupal getting hacked, and if we do, well, fuck.
You guys are also on Drupal 6, if I remember correctly.
We're on Drupal 7 for at least that website, and most of our other websites. I think the main MIT website does run Drupal 6.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, some of the stuff Paul was having me do, it was like, yeah, can you make sure whatever you're doing can run on Drupal 6? It was like, they're on Drupal 8. Like, they've released Drupal 8.
Yeah, we didn't want to do Drupal 8 stuff yet because, we wanted to wait a bit for any security stuff that comes up. And also, it would be a pain to convert everything that we have set up for Drupal 7 onto Drupal 8. Because
Mhm.
Drupal 8 only got its official release, I think, like a year or two ago.
Mhm.
I think last year. Early last year, I think.
Mhm.
And everything before that was just all, it was developmental, so we didn't want to fuck with it yet. We wanted to look at it, but we didn't want to fuck with it.
Yeah.
Now I think they're gonna have me look into that more. I'm not exactly sure. All I know is right now I'm fixing tools for content editors, and then they're doing fun stuff with that.
Yay. But you know what
Yeah.
they haven't done yet?
What?
Implemented my script.
They might have, for all I know. I don't work with the main MIT website, so if that's what you coded it for, I wouldn't see it myself.
I coded it for like general use is what I'm gathering.
Yeah.
Cause you know what it does, right?
Yeah. I mean, if it was used, I was never told it was used. I don't attend a lot of the meetings these days anymore. They'll like meet with me in person, but they don't really do the like Skype meets with me that much these days. So I don't know. They might have used your script. I don't know.
It would make their life so much easier.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we tried to implement to make our lives easier, and people just kind of don't use it. I don't know.
Hmm.
It's for some reasons or whatever that we implement these things, and then they're just like, yeah, well, we don't really want to use it right now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I think that part, because yours was just like it automatically split the PDF files, right?
It automatically combined them for them.
Okay, yeah. It
Cause I
automatically combined the PDFs with the like cover pages, right?
Yeah, cause I guess their process was they did it all by hand. They took
Right.
your copyright, they took the title, the cover photo or what a cover PDF, and then the actual book, and combined it all into one PDF. And then it added the metadata from the XML file,
Mm.
and then it for some reason um, one of the options is like you want it to fit the page on default, so I had to figure out how to do that.
Right.
Yeah, so
Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff.
it was
Whether or not we
interesting.
implemented it, I got no clue, to be honest with you. Yeah, because I don't work with I'm not on the content editing team, so if they're using it, I don't know. I mean,
Mhm.
maybe I can ask Scott out of
Mhm.
curiosity, because you met Scott, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I can ask him because he's a good buddies with me, and he fucking loves like any new addition to like tools that make their lives easier.
Yeah, I don't
So
think he even knew I made it.
I'll ask him about it. If he's never heard of it, then he checks it out. He's like, "Oh man, this makes our lives easier." Then I don't know. I guess I'll use it.
I only really talked to Paul.
The very last I heard of that, and this was like a long time ago, was like Paul said he needed to make like a couple small adjustments, and then they were gonna implement it. That was the last I ever heard of it.
Okay.
So it might have just been Paul meant to get to it and got busy with a bunch of other stuff that we had to get through.
Mhm.
Because with those kind of jobs, you get one task that you have to do, it takes a while, and then other tasks pop up, and then those take up time, and then eventually you're on like the fifth task, like while you had that original task you're supposed to do first, and then a year passes by and you find the issue on GitHub and you're like, oh yeah, I never did that. Well, I guess no one cares about it now. Let's close the issue.
Mhm.
And then you wait like a couple more months, and then they reopen it, and they go, "Oh yeah, we need this fixed now." And you're like, "Fuck!" And then the cycle continues. The exact same thing happens, probably. That happens with a lot of jobs. It just
It
coding.
happens.
Coding is fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's I really like the GIF we're using for the starting soon because it really embodies our positions.
Yeah.
It really does. No, you coding, you're seeing the problem. You coding, you seeing the problem. I mean, it's there. It's probably gonna kill you soon, but you're just doing your thing.
Here, sir, or madam.
Help! Exclamation
Point.
mark.
Fire! Exclamation point. Look forward to
Yes.
hearing from you soon.
I love the IT crowd so much. It's so good.
Mhm.
Anyways, let's go on to the coding of the codes
The casting and
and the casting. We're casting. and code, I guess. So what's the plan for this week, Pat?
Code Wars.
Code Wars. Hail. Yeah. Let's do some Code Wars. Let's do some Code Wars.
You want to go for it?
Sure. Let me clean. I have like a whole bunch of magic cards in front of me. I've been sorting my magic card collection all day.
That's a thing I should do, but like my collection is so scary just because I have so many.
Well, see, with mine, I'm cataloging my new ones and then putting them in with my old ones. So once I sort them once, it's not really as intimidating because I have the entire collection on the website I use.
Yeah, but like I should really do that. I should like sort it, get that initial sort done because none of mine are sorted and cataloged.
Yeah, it's a task. It's therapeutic.
It's
You just run some shows in the background and you sort them.
Yeah. I have a lot.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And I don't even know what I have, so I can't really build decks because I don't know what I have.
Yeah, my collection, according to the website, is worth, without putting in the new additions that I've gotten, is worth about like 1.6k.
Okay.
So that's
how many cards do you have total?
Oh, let me check the website real quick. I had it up. Oh, excuse me. Let me see. View total set value. Okay, that doesn't actually list my total number of cards. I thought it would. I guess not. Hold on once. It says 1,519 total results, but there's also duplicates in there. Good night.
Yeah.
Is there an easy button for me to see the full amount? I don't actually know.
I think I have over 3,500. Because I bought, you know how at PAX they do those, spend like $10 or $15 and you get a box of 1,000 commons or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that twice now.
Yeah? Can you build a deck that isn't slivers then?
You know, I just told you, I have a very big collection that is like hard to go through.
That's why if you catalog them, if you sort them and catalog them online once, you won't have to open up your collection to build decks anymore.
Also,
check your collection on the website.
Also, slivers is fun. I like slivers.
I mean, okay, it's fun, but it's like the only deck you have, and it's only fun to you. Everyone you play against is having fun.
You're right.
Having fun.
Were you there when we did that?
I was there.
You were there when we
started screaming.
Oh, okay, you were there.
Yeah, I was there. Remember, I was chewing on nugs and playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
That was great.
He went really crazy there. I was a little concerned about that.
I was concerned too. I mean, he got like, so mad.
Like, cause like it was one thing to be like screaming amongst us. He ran out and started screaming at us.
Oh my god! I can't believe I forgot about that card Kennedy had.
Oh yeah, the rogue. I wanted to say something about it. I was like, wait a minute, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe Pat will do something about
it. If I popped it, I could have lasted so much longer.
That's pretty good. It was just like it can only be blocked by other rogues, so you were screwed because you only had slivers.
Yeah, and she was the only one that could poke me because of that card.
Not like give you a total card count. Why is this? There's supposed to be like, I remember there was a way to find your total card count on this website. Oh, here it is at the top. All right, so I have 6,147 cards on there. Since the last time I recorded the amounts, so that was a year ago. So I have a bunch of new cards now. I got to add to it.
You buy another booster box?
No, it was well, I think it was from the Aether Revolt booster box I got.
Oh, okay.
Whenever that came out. But one
2 months ago.
One of the cards was the one I got from the Magic tournament. That's worth like $90 now.
One of my cards that's sitting on my desk right here is worth like 30 or 50. It's what is it? Dark? Paradox Engine.
Oh hell yeah! I
Yeah.
found out my Liliana the Last Hopes. You know, the ones that I used to make my entire zombie deck.
Yeah.
They're each worth like $25 each. So
Your-
I got 4 of them. So
Your
I got like
planeswalkers.
$30. Yeah. So
How much did you pay for them?
I just bought booster boxes.
Oh, you pulled them in your boosters.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I don't go out and just legit buy cards for my deck like other people might. I mean, maybe I will in the future, but I just don't do that. I just buy the booster boxes because it's fun and you get like a full set and then you can play around with what you get.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've been trying to go with only standard cards for my decks, but then I realized I'm never actually gonna play against people other than you guys over at Suffolk.
Yeah.
I don't really go to Friday night magics anywhere. Although I should. That'd be fun.
We don't really. We just play whatever. We don't play standard or like my sliver deck.
No,
Legacy.
I know that. That's why I don't like playing against you because you only have your sliver deck,
It's a legacy.
and it's all banned for a reason.
Slivers aren't banned.
They are.
No, they're
Those
not.
cards are banned.
No, they're not.
They're banned because they're not in standard. There's a reason they never printed new slivers for standard yet, Pat.
Okay,
There's a
difference. There's a difference
There's a
between
reason.
banned and
Yeah,
standard.
No.
There is a difference.
Pat, standard is its way of filtering out that cancerous bullshit, okay? That's exactly why it was made. And that's exactly why your slivers can't be played anywhere except Legacy. And I don't want to hear your shit.
There are slivers in modern and yeah, legacy and modern, I think. So ha.
Yeah? Are they in standard?
No.
I don't care.
I don't care about standard.
You should. Diana's in chat. Hey, yo, I'll be back. I just got here, but wanted to queue up stream. Welcome, Diana. We're just doing some little Magic the Gathering talk before we start.
We're shit talking Derek's decks.
No, I'm gonna shit talk you. You want to do one first while I try to. Also, wait, did you tweet out the stream?
I think it automatically tweets us out.
Let me see then, because I want to share it out. The Lifecast. Or is it Lifecast? I think it's
No,
just
it's the Lifecast.
Yeah, the _ Lifecast. All it tweeted out was we just went live with creative. Come on, man.
Hey, I didn't make that. It's the bot.
Alright, hold on. I'll make my own tweet with blackjack and hookers.
Okay. Oops. That's not the tab I wanted.
Name it Coding and Magic the Gathering Banter. And then I tweet out the strip. There you go.
That's some good banter.
That's some good banter. You know what I found out today, Pat?
What?
I watched a documentary on Netflix called Banking on Bitcoin. I don't know if you've seen it.
No.
But it's a whole really interesting documentary about Bitcoin and how it affected, stock trading stuff and just its origins and the laws behind it, all that different fun stuff. Basically, a whole documentary on the history of Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
And what was a really interesting part that is actually related to magic is one of the first ways to convert Bitcoin to cash that was out there and made was is a website. I think it was called like Mount Docs or Mount Gox or something like that. And the original creator of it made it in like I think the story was like he made it because he couldn't just transfer money easily, convert his bitcoins to money, so he just made it to see what happened. But he made it and he was like, oh shit, I don't know shit about money regulation stuff. But this is blowing up fast. I don't want to get sued. I'm going to sell this site as soon as possible, and then they can deal with it. So he sells it. But the guy who originally made it, I believe it was the guy. It was either the guy who originally made the site or the guy who bought the site from him. They had originally been Magic the Gathering website owner and dealer and all that. So he knew about like Magic the Gathering sales and shit like that. And then he used some of that knowledge to apply what he knew to this Bitcoin currency conversion website. It was pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Magic
Sounds
the Gathering had a very little, tiny foothold in Bitcoin's history. Very, very interesting.
You said it was on Netflix?
Yeah, oh yeah, you should definitely check it out. It's called Banking on Bitcoin. Yeah, that's a really good one. Can you share your screen on Discord so I can check it in real time?
Okay.
1 sec.
I'll do it. Okay.
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 That is-
Okay, bring up that font, baby. We want to see that text nice and clear like. You're a push bullet.
And what kind of... Have you seen dinosaurs?
What?
Have you
What
seen...
about dinosaurs?
Have you seen dinosaurs in the set of Magic?
The new Cinemagic. I don't know what you're
Set.
talking about that.
The new set.
Oh! I thought you meant like dinosaurs, like the movie, the old Disney movie.
Oh, no,
Dinosaurs.
no.
I was very confused.
No.
I haven't. Is that set out yet?
Think so? I'm not...
I want to get
100%.
my foot. I'll check it. You keep coding. I'll check.
Okay.
New expansion.
Put it in.
Because if it's coming out soon, I want
That
I wanna
one?
know that stuff. Oh, Ixalan or whatever how it's pronounced. Is that it? It sounds very dinosaur-y.
Ixalan or something like that?
Ixalan, yeah. Rivals of Ixalan, it looks like. There's also something coming out in December called Unstable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Explorers of Ixalan is what's coming out this month. So there's Iconic Masters, which I guess is just a master set. Merfolks versus... Oh, that's the dual deck. So Explorers of Ixalan, I'm guessing, is the dinosaur one. That comes out November 24th, so the end of the month, we get a new Dino Magic set. Let me check. Why do you think what?
I think the Dino set's out. Because Dinos and Pirates were in TG.
It looks like Explorers of Ixalan is the Dino set. Why are there hexagons in this set? Why am I seeing? Do they implement some new thing that uses this hexagon thing?
For the hexagon, like, what do you mean?
It looks like there's like a bunch of hexagons in the middle that form an island, and then like the outline of it is a water hexagon. So it's like a big hexagon of a bunch of smaller hexagons inside of it, and it makes like an island in the hexagons, and there's numbers on them. I'm guessing it has something to do with the theme of the dinos, maybe in like an island type deal. I don't actually know. But yeah, the website says Explorers of Ixalan comes out November 24th.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's hot.
Is it?
Yeah. Wait, why does it say no new cards on the website? I thought this was... Wait, what? Hold on, maybe I'm looking at wrong things here. Well, let me check what's already released. Let me check that. You keep coding, I'll do some magic stuff.
Okay.
Okay. Card set archive. Oh, Ixalan. Okay, so Ixalan by itself, it has already come out.
Okay.
September 2017. Okay, so Ixalan did come out. I guess there's a new one called Explorers of Ixalan coming out in November. I don't know what it is, but it's got some weird hexagon shit in the middle of it. Kind of looks weird. I don't know what that means, but whatever. So Exhalen's coming. I didn't get any of Amonkhet.
Amonkhet.
But I guess Amonkhet, whatever.
Yeah.
I guess that came out in April. But I still have. Oh, I'm surprised at what I have that's still in standard. Zendikar, Oath of the Gatewatch, Innistrad, Eldritch Moon, Kaladesh, Aether Revolt. I just don't have Amonkhet and Ixalan. Maybe I should change that with a few Amazon purchases. You know what I feel. You feeling it? Let me check him out on Amazon, actually.
Hey.
Oh yeah, they don't call them fat packs anymore.
They call them bundles.
Just bundles, man.
Everyone's still gonna call them fat packs.
Yeah. I want to be fat pack. Ixalan, I will add that to my list. What did you do here? It just prints out sheeps?
It's supposed to just count how many sheep are present.
Dude, look at those variable names.
You like my variable names?
Blah.
Blah.
You couldn't, Pat, you couldn't just think, oh, this is problems about sheeps and counting sheeps. Maybe I should name the variable sheeps?
No.
You didn't think that? No, you thought you should name it blah?
Take me. There wasn't.
What? Oh, yeah, just retry that quest. Maybe the website's... I know this website has issues a lot sometimes. I actually have a theory that someone's code fucked up the entire site and they have to reset it.
A reset, I guess.
Wait, why'd you reset the whole code? There you go.
What?
Just refresh the page. Ooh. Pat did his code wrong. There's 500 sheep, not 17 sheep, Pat.
What?
Your thing only counted 17 sheep, Pat?
Where'd I fuck?
Where did you fuck up indeed, Pat? Where did you fuck up?
Where did I fuck? 17.
I know exactly where you fucked up.
You know where I fucked up?
I know exactly where you fucked up. But I wanna see.
You wanna see if I get?
I wanna see if you can figure it out. Where did you fuck up, Pat? I guess my hint there would be that number 17 would probably be my hint. Okay, so Zillion and what was it? Armankhet? I don't know, let's find out. Here we go, booster box. Was Amonkhet like a good set or was it boring?
Remember. I forget if I even got something from that.
Yeah. You going into Suffolk tomorrow?
Yeah, I got class.
I might go 2.
Okay.
I might. Depending on my magic progress with sorting tonight. Pat, what are you doing?
I don't know.
You're making it
Unindent
worse.
does not.
You're making it worse, Pat.
I am making it worse.
Pat, just take a step back. 17 is still coming up. Why is 17 coming up? Why is your thing only counting 17 times? What makes your fucking thing count?
This.
Okay, now take a look at that. What could be wrong with it? Okay, the length of it will define, how much it counts, right?
Yeah.
Now what's wrong with the length of array 1? Like, take a look at your function. Your function's supposed to, get a parameter and count the parameter, right? What's wrong with using array 1 there?
Probably array of sheep.
Yeah, there you go, buddy.
Got it.
At that point, your function was great for that one array and no other array ever, and the parameter didn't mean shit.
I messed up again. Hold on.
What did you do wrong there? Oh yeah, those ones. Yeah. Should do that. Also, why are you passing on pulses? I mean, if it's the end of the loop, do you even have to pass?
I do.
You got a new privilege. Dude,
I'm
check your goddamn privilege. Dude, man, all that work you did, and you could have just done array of sheeps dot count.
Alright, bye. Really?
I didn't know you could use a parameter in dot counts usually. I've always ever seen count functions have no parameter. I didn't know you can have it checked by certain values. That's interesting to know.
Yeah. I did basically the same.
Yeah.
But he used sheep.
Yeah, and the guy below that did pretty much the same thing, only he put it on one line. So it's not as efficient, it's just on one line.
This guy did the... I don't know what he has this year.
Count sheep equal. Oh, he wanted to rename the function, I think, from count sheeps to just count sheep.
Okay.
Maybe he was adamant that sheep is plural for sheep.
Things I did. So a lot of them seem to be either this one-liner or
for loop,
or this for loop.
Yeah. But now you know. Now we know we can use a parameter in dot count.
Yeah, that's actually good to know. All right, your turn.
My turn. You want me to do a twick?
It's your tweak.
A twick or a tweet? Hold on, let me move these magic cards out of the way. I forgot to move them out of the way. Doesn't help. Magic the Gathering. Featuring Wolfborg, which is like fucking giant set that he only plays zombies with.
Is that your only deck?
That's my only. Well, I had some other built decks. I had an Angel Lifelink deck, but it's kind of weak.
At least your Angel deck isn't Wrath of God every.
Although I do have a few of those kind of cards. He gave me a few of those.
Wrath of Gods.
Yeah, Kale. All right, so I'm opening up packs that day, and Kale is there showing off his Wrath of Gods, I guess, and he sees in my packs I'm opening, he sees foil planes, and he's shitting himself. He's like, "Holy shit! Please, I need those. Those are really expensive. Those are gonna be worth a lot. I'll give you all these. I'll give you these rares for it." And I'm like, "Dude, I mean, they're lands. They're hollow lands, but they're lands." He's like, no, yeah, those are gonna be worth a lot of money. A lot of money. I need those. I need those. So he gives me like 3 rares, and like I think 2 of them basically did what Wrath of God did. I think it was called like End Hostilities or something like that. Pretty much did the same thing. Kale's a funny dude.
Yeah.
He says, no, I need those I need those hollow planes. Okay, let me close this and that. And that. Okay, let's do a code. Let's code a cast. My cat is now in my room. She's sniffing my closet. Thelma. Oh. Oh, she's climbing up a box. I think she's getting comfy in there. Oh, she's climbing up another box. Dude, she's climbing into the Christmas flowers box we have. Oh my god. She looks terrified. Oh, now she's getting comfy. I think she's slowly falling into the box and there's no escape. I think she's getting comfy now. Okay. Let's code.
What are we coding?
I don't know. What am I? 6Q? Okay, let's do a 6Q. That's a 5Q. Well, we'll check it out. Parse and evaluate simple math word problems. Oh no. Oh no. Return the answer as an integer. You are required to create an answer method that evaluates the math expressions. Addition. Add 2 numbers together. Question. What is 5 plus 2? New word problem question dot answer 55. Make sure to handle large numbers and negative numbers, subtractions, and subtraction, multiplication, and division. 7 minus 5, blah, 2. Oh, my cat's jumping out now. She was not comfy enough there. Thelma. She just keeps sniffing around. Okay, let's see. I mean, I guess I can parse it, but only if it's like what is blank plus minus divided by or multiplied by. So I mean, I guess I can do it with only those. Since these are verbal word problems, evaluate the expression from left to right, ignoring the typical order of operations. What is 5 plus 13 plus 6, 24? Okay, so it needs to evaluate if it sees 3, or if it sees a number, sees number plus multiplied divided by. Evaluate your own argument error exception class. Catch expressions and questions that are not math problems or not valid inputs at all. These are the word operations that you will need to look out for. Plus, minus, multiply by, divided by. It sounds okay. Then it goes into argument error exception class. I don't know. This will be interesting for me to look at later. I'll look at that later. This one's called Help You Granny. Your granny who lives in town XO has friends. These friends are given in an array. Array of friends is blah. The order of friends in this array must not be changed since the order gives the order in which they will be visited. These friends inhabit towns and you have an array with friends in towns. For example, blah or C blah. Wait, what? They inhabit towns, and you have an array with friends and towns. Okay, so this is a town by sea, and this is one town, and in the town has friends in it. Okay. So means A1 is in town X1. E2 is in town X2. Okay. Okay, so here would be A1, X1, A2, X2, A3, X3. Okay. Your granny wants to visit her friends and to know how many miles she will have to travel. You will make the circuit that permits her to visit her friends. For example, here the circuit will contain blah, 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 blah. You must compute the total distance. So x0, x1 plus x1, x2 plus blah, 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 blah. For the distance, fortunately, you have a map and a hash table. Okay, now we're getting a little crazy with this. Let's go to a different one. String reduction, that should be cool. This kind we're going to see how a hash or map or dict can be used to keep track of characters in a string. So here are two strings. How many characters do we have to remove from the first string to get the second string? Although not the only way to solve this, we could create a hash of counts for each string and see which character counts are different. This should get us close to the answer. I will leave the rest to you. For example, solve blah blah blah, also solve blah blah blah. Because we cannot get second string from the first string. So for that example, it would equal 5. And that example would also equal 5. Or equals 0 because you cannot get second string from the first string. Okay, so it's impossible. If it's impossible to get the string, then the answer would be 0. But if you can get the answer, but it won't be in the same order, it'd be 5. Wait, what? That says FBD be 5, but I'll get that first example. How many do we have to remove from first string to get the second string? No, let's go to a different one. Man, these fucking problems, I swear to God. Let's go to the top. Numbers and strings. You'll be given a string that has lowercase letters and numbers. Your task is to compare the number groupings and return the largest number. For example, blah 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 equals 695 because largest of all number groups. Okay, I can do that. What's string? The problem here is we want to scan a string for numbers that are together, and when we get numbers that are together, we want to keep it if it's the largest one. So what are some things we could keep? Stuff. I wonder if there's any regex shit here. I could do regex to get rid of letters, but then the numbers will be together, I think. Why am I being called? Okay, fine. The call I was being added to was called toes.
Oh.
A very long stretched out word, just for clarification. It was very, very awkward. We don't talk about that.
Why not?
We don't talk about toes. We don't talk about toes, Pat. What's so weird about that? You're weird. You're weird.
Dude.
How do I enable streamer mode? There we go. Okay. What was I doing? I was doing stuff. Oh, all right. I know the complicated way to do it, kind of. Jana said, "Oh shit, we're over 500 followers. Rad, hell yeah, dude! I knew you guys could do it. You guys are gonna hit 1,000 before you know it, man. My goal is 1,000 followers on Twitter by the end of this year. At like 830 now, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad. So let's see. For each of them, if I need to check if it's a letter. If S-I...
Yes, we do Helix.
You guys code 2, JavaScript, and Node 2. Hell yeah, man. That's what we do.
Every Sunday.
What's the JavaScript thing to check if something is...
Something is what?
To check if it's a number or if it's a letter. I know how to get the char code. I want to see if I can do it without the char. There was a way to do it without char. Hold on. So just an isLetter function? That'd be nice. I think I can just use regex for this.
Probably could actually.
Okay, I think
You think what?
With letters.
Yeah.
Because there isn't uppercase versions of things that aren't letters, right? You can't have the number 2 and it be uppercase, right?
Oh. So what are you gonna do? Dot lower.
So you can, yeah, you can do is lower because I know you can do that check. So if you, for each letter, you check to see if is lower, doesn't equal is upper, or no, uppercase, or no, lowercase. That was it. Not dot is lower. It's dot lower case, I think. Or was it 2? I'll try lowercase and then check it. So I mean, this should be a check for.
It's dot 2 lowercase.
Okay, so it is 2. All right. 2 lowercase. 2 uppercase. Where is it? Okay, if it's a letter. So this is what will happen if it's a
Look
letter.
at you commenting your code.
Yeah, and naming shit properly if I get a variable in there, man. Crazy. Dude,
Crazy.
All right, Helix, I have a question for you. Real quick question, all right? You got a problem that says count some sheep. Write a function that counts some sheep. What's the function you can put on there to count the sheep? Are you gonna call it sheep, and then increment it every time you count a sheep, or are you gonna call it blah? I think I don't know. I don't know. Pat here seems to be profound of the idea of using blah for his variable name for counting sheep instead of just writing sheep. I don't know. I don't know. Call it
I
what are you
I
gonna
just
what are you gonna call it?
I call my variables random things. The
Yeah,
obvious stuff.
don't why do that? Why not have it make sense?
Cause I know where my code's going.
Yeah, well, you know what? Why don't you have it just make sense and it costs $0 to
It makes sense to me.
it costs $0 to just type sheep instead of blah pat.
You know, get out of here with your logic.
I mean, you could have even written count. And
Okay.
alright, it's not cheap, but at least it makes more sense than blah.
Blah makes sense.
In the context of nothing. That only makes sense if you're looking at the whole problem. But if you look at the variable by itself, it should make sense too, man.
Felix
If,
wouldn't
if
name
I'm
it
looking
blah.
through a million lines of code and I
Uh-huh.
see one fucking variable named blah and pat, all right, what am I gonna think it does? What am I gonna think blah does in the middle of a million lines of code, man?
You gotta follow it. You gotta know what the code does.
No, I shouldn't have to follow it. It should just be named sheep, and I'll know it counts sheep, or even counts, and I'll know it counts something, or counts sheep, and I'll definitely know it's for counting sheep. No,
I like
am I
what he's
crazy?
saying. Good code doesn't need comments.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. But it's nice for things to just clearly written out and make sense and be properly, at the very least, be properly labeled. I mean, maybe you don't have to go far as to commenting shit, but not naming your variables blah is a good first step, I'd
The
say.
the only comments that are usually in my code are that it's written by me, and that's about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you want to work for a programming team in the future, right? I mean, you want to do something coding related, right?
Yeah, probably.
You gonna go to a coding interview and they have you write in the whiteboard and you write blah as your variable name?
I mean, they probably won't care as long
I
as the
I
code works.
y- I
If it's during
okay.
an if it's during an interview on a whiteboard, they won't care what the variable name is.
If you name the variable meh, I would understand because this is the sound a sheep makes, but not blah. so, oh,
Felix gets
so,
it.
so
I
now
like
we're
this guy.
naming things after sound effects.
I
Okay.
like this guy.
Oh boy. All right. So, if it's a letter, we're gonna actually let's just have it do if it is equal. Because if it's equal, then something's gonna happen. Otherwise, it's just gonna not do anything. Right? So if it's equal, then we're gonna do another for loop to check for the end of the numbers. Well, we're gonna start a string for it though. Var num equals blah. Make it equal to nothing. And then we're gonna do another for loop. Var j
Throw what out?
j less than s dot
Why
length.
why aren't you checking the ASCII value?
Huh?
Why aren't you checking the ASCII value of the character?
Because I don't really have to if I'm just checking. Because I'm told I'm given a string of just lowercase letters and numbers. I don't have to have it check for other characters too.
Okay.
Because I mean, I don't have to check for the ASCII values if it's only gonna be lowercase letters and numbers. I could just say, all right, I'm just checking if it's a thing. No, I can't just remove them because I also have to then take the numbers and compare the two. I can't just remove the numbers and then say that's the number because there's cases where in this first example, I'm given the number 12 and the number 695. I can't just get rid of all the letters and then say that's the number. I have to also compare those two numbers on the inside. So like I got to pull the numbers out individually and then just keep going through. Yeah, and I'm told I'm just given a string of lowercase letters and numbers, man. I don't have to, like, if I'm just checking the lowercase and uppercase levels, then I'm always going to know when something's not a thing. Yeah, users are a pain. Listen, you're given a problem, you just do it, and then you get paid if they want you to fix it, Like we see the problem with that, but like, anyone could put just any kind of character in the string. We both know that, but the task our boss gave us was just to not give a shit about that. So all right. So less than the length of that. Not S, J plus.
He says your if is going to return false all the time.
Why would it? The lowercase and the uppercase would be different values. Like, I can test it right now to see. His head hurts. He needs sleep. We all need sleep, man. I'll just run this to test it real quick. Yeah, see? False, false, true, true, false, 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 true, true, true. So it does work. Make you print out an animal noise? Hold on. Hold on. Blah.
Yeah.
And meh. And then you save it. And it goes. Meh. Blah. Blah. Meh. There you go. All right. Num plus equals S J. Oh wait, hold on. And then we do another check in here. Okay. And then in the end of that, we're gonna console.log num, and we'll take a look if we can print out the nums. Bam. Oh no, I printed out the word num. I'm dumb. Oh, I get what you're doing, weirdo. Am I weird? Am I really weird?
Kinda.
That's just printing out each number one at a time, though. Oh, because I'm having it do that no matter what. I'm dumb. Don't look at me. Don't look at me, Pat. I see you looking. Don't do it.
Do you?
Wait, I'll just make this easy then. Because no matter what, it's going to be doing it unless it's broken. So, bam. There we go. All right, so the numbers are separated now. Oh, wait, what? 12 and 2. Oh, because the next one is also being checked. Okay. But I mean, I guess that wouldn't really cause a problem, because the bigger number will still come out in the end. And technically it is different numbers within it. Yeah, these are still technically groups of numbers. I mean, technically there's even more groups of numbers. What's a kata? I don't actually know what a kata is. I think it's just like maybe a Japanese term for problem. Let's see. What is kata? I think it's the Japanese word for problem. That's my guess. System of training, individual training exercises for practitioners of karate and other martial arts. So it's just like a fancy word for martial arts practices or whatever. So I guess this is just the term they're using on this site for coding practices. So we're just practicing shit here, man. We code and we make codes happen. All right, so we get this output. And here we also get an output. Here we also get an output. And an output. All right. This one, that's weird. Anyways, so we get some... Whoa, that's a lot of outputs. Okay, so we go through and we get these numbers. We're also going to need a biggest one. So largest, var largest. We'll make it equal to like -1. Or, wait, do I have to make it equal to 0 for this problem? It doesn't actually specify. It doesn't actually specify what to do if there's nothing there. I'm just going to assume they want it to be 0 if nothing's there. I don't know. So make it 0. And then when we break, we'll also check. If... Oh, but we have to convert the num to... from a string to the number to compare it, right? How do you do that in JavaScript? Is that stuff char code stuff? Do I have to do char code stuff here? God damn it, I don't want to do char code. I hate the char code stuff, man. What was it, parse int? Yeah, it looks like parse int. If parse int... Hold on, wait, I need it in bracket. Parse int. Did you just assume? Yeah, I did. It doesn't tell me what to do in that case, so I don't know. I guess I'm gonna get fired. So parse int number. And if it's greater than largest, then largest equals parse int num. And then we return. Instead of printing, we return. Very end.
Watch. There's gonna be a one-liner somehow.
Of course there is. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, let's check it. Expected 85, instead got 8. That's weird. Right here, 85. Maybe it's because... Oh, do I have to do length plus 1 with this? I think I do. No, I guess not.
Broke every.
Oh, is it length minus 1? No. Wait, what?
Try -1.
But that doesn't make sense. But, wait. So that has to do with the fact that it's the last one. Let me check
Mhm.
the other ones. Did it work for everything else? Yeah, it did. So it's only this one because the biggest number's at the end. And it gets 8. Does it print it out at least? Hold on, let's check it. Which is the one that failed? Right here. In this big batch. Wait, no, it's not. It's supposed to be right here. Here it is. 1, 8, 85, 5. So we compared it, and it's nah, 8's bigger.
Math.
Wait, what? Why did it say 8's bigger? It's just like, no, it's bigger. It's good. It's pretty good. I think it's because I think it's because it isn't at the end. Wait, why isn't this doing this at the end? Oh, this is only if we reach a letter or something that isn't the number. So if we're there, then we do that, and then we break. We don't actually want to break there. We'll just do a comparison every time. But we will still do the what am I doing there? There we go. We will still do the break on a non thing. We don't need to do that above that then. There we go. Maybe now it should work.
Broke everything.
Every single... Oh, because we're breaking after that for that. Hold on. We still get the 85 error. What? And why do we get Jason? Why do we get letters and stuff now? Oh, 'cause this has to be this has to be a thing. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Let's sit back in our thinking chair and think. Think. So the reason why this didn't work is because in the case of there not being a letter at the end, it doesn't evaluate this end part because we haven't reached a thing. So we can just add an and. And J, or no, or, add an or J equals.
Say, I told you, say. I could. Says heal.
Hold on. J equals, what is it? S dot length? Yeah, S dot length. Minus 1. I think that's it. Just S dot length, maybe?
Nope.
What the?
Alright, +1.
No, that wouldn't be it. No, no.
Nope.
What would that be?
I don't know, I'm guessing.
You crazy.
I know.
This is while J is less than S dot length. So, I mean, technically it should still run on when J equals that, right? You know, because math is what? Math is what, Pat?
Hard.
It's a cumulative.
No, it isn't.
It's a cumulative, Pat.
I think he lied to us.
It's a cumulative, Pat.
I think he lied to us.
Math is what?
I think he lied to us.
Math is what, Pat?
I think he lied to us.
Math is what, Pat?
I think he lied to us.
It's a
But it isn't
but it is.
to us.
He didn't lie to us. He would never lie to us. He would never lie to me.
I feel like he would.
No, he wouldn't.
I feel like
He was a saint.
debatable.
Okay, yeah, that's probably debatable. But math is what? A cumulative.
No, it isn't.
Math is a cumulative.
Ah.
Oh, let me Google it.
Ah.
is what? Cumulative. Let's see. Cumulative. Why did I say a cumulative? Math is what? It's cumulative, man. Oh, shit. I just accidentally closed kata. Oh, no.
Did you lose all your progress?
No.
I really hope you didn't.
Oh, no. Why did it bring that up first? Oh, no, I did lose my progress. It's there. Hi. I don't know why it brought up my portfolio site for a second for that. Oh, no, it didn't. It brought up this, just not fully loaded.
Yeah, the CSS didn't load.
Okay. That was weird. I was like, why is my picture in there big? Was that my portfolio site I was working on? So what's wrong with this again? I actually don't know why this part's not working. So if we're at j equals the length, so this is when it's less than s length, it's going to run. So we make it equal to -1. It's supposed to work, right? But it doesn't. But interesting new effect happening.
What?
We're actually not getting 85 at all there.
How'd you break it now? Oh, because the -1 isn't letting it go to the very end.
Yeah. But I can't have it be equals, so maybe if I move that up. There we go. That was it. Yep, that was it. I got it.
Alright, let's go look at the one.
Wait, no, but that's a problem still.
Me.
What do you mean? There's like letters being put into it.
What do you mean?
I mean, I guess it's not a problem because like when you parse it, the letters don't matter, but
I mean, it says it passed. It says it passed.
They matter to me, damn it.
Alright, fix it.
No, I don't give a shit. Fuck you.
We're just... Whatever.
No, I don't give a shit. Fuck you. We'll submit it. We'll take a look at these one-liners here, dude.
Look at that.
So, okay, I figured there was a solution that made it easier, and I guess that was it. I just couldn't come up with, like... it's hard for me to envision this, like... Because they're doing math max. I don't know what the triple dot shit's about. S dot match. Boy, that's the first thing I said. Well, I assumed there was a regex solution, but I didn't, like, I don't know regex that much myself yet, and I didn't feel like just searching up regex and just being like, oh, that's the solution, and just putting that in. I wanted to be conceptual about it, man.
He told you so, though.
I mean, you know, did he give me the right regex for it at least? Let me see. What was the regex he gave? Because I did see he put regex in there.
Yeah, did. Oh, yeah.
Looks different from what... Slightly different.
It would still probably work.
I can barely read his stuff. I mean, maybe.
My string got replaced.
Math isn't conceptual. I mean, this isn't really math here. This is more just like... just pulling out the groups and then comparing larger with the smaller. That's not really math. This is more just string manipulation shit, man. You're a joke. No, it's not conceptual. Math is cumulative, man. Math is what? Cumulative.
Math is hard. Stop.
I mean, I found that a very interesting thing about, you know, I told you about this, how I didn't understand calculus shit at all while I was in college and needed it.
Oh, yeah.
Although I passed my classes barely. I had a very hard time in calculus classes. Now that I've graduated college, I open up my fucking calculus book, it all makes sense to me. I'm just like, why couldn't I understand any of it? Why I actually fucking needed it? What happened with that? What's going on? I don't know. It's a fun time. All right, Pat, your turn.
Okay.
Your turn, buddy.
That makes it.
Y'all like math?
No.
Because math is cumulative, my dude.
7s get out of 8s. Stupid easy.
Is this for a job?
Is
I
this?
mean, we just do this kind of stuff just for the stream.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's good to practice this kind of stuff too.
Yeah.
Learn from the one-liners on this website about their mysterious regex shit that they do, I guess. I mean, I do web development myself personally, outside of this.
I go to classes.
I go to college. I'm Patwick. I learn stuff for a living.
Iron glove.
Hey man, I go to college. Hey man, I went to college too, man. I'm all done with it. And now I get a very expensive piece of paper.
I could have been done if I didn't fuck up.
Fuck ups happen. Just don't fuck up again.
Debatable.
Don't fuck up again, Pat. You don't fuck up, man.
Okay. What year are you?
You still got your 4.0? Hell, fucking yeah, man.
47.
That's impressive to still have 4.0 by then. I mean, I think for me, semester was like 16 credits.
Yeah.
It was like 4 credits a class.
Yeah. Picture.
You picturing 3.8 coming up? Oh no, man. Nah, dude. You gotta go for the 5.0. That's what the kids are getting nowadays. The 5.0.
Center zone.
With physics 2 and differential equations 5.0. Yeah, dude, man. You gotta get the 5.0. That's when you like get an A, and then you also ask for additional work to also ace. And then like you do so much that you practically took the class a second time with all the amount of work you put into it and got an A in that second class. And they're just like, that was very unnecessary, but that's pretty good, I guess. And then they give you a whole other point, and then you get 5.0. Yeah, that's how that works. I'm a scientist. Come on. I went to college. I know. I know things.
time for some X.
What do you need to do? What's your problem?
Basically, return nothing, only letters.
Import.
Yeah.
So you're just removing any characters that aren't letters. You're only getting the letters in the end. Let's do the range. You want to range A to Z, lowercase and capital.
Dot match. One.
I don't know. Python, maybe.
It is E. A Z.
My professor's gonna be impressed when I turn in my final in chicken. I think he's gonna be pretty damn impressed. I'd say. I'd be pretty impressed. I want someone to turn in their program in brainfuck. I want to see someone submit. I want to see someone turn in work for homework, and it's all written in Doge script. I want to see what the teacher says when they see Doge script. I want to see that. I know how you do A to Z, but how do you do both ranges together? I think it's like a slash maybe in between? Or a backslash? I don't know. Fuck if I know.
Also.
Oh, that's Python? Yeah, this is Python.
Yeah.
I don't know much about Python shit, but
That one. No, that one.
oh, you're supposed to put them next to each other, I think, in the one bracket. Let me test it. A to Z, and then capital A to Z, and then close the bracket. Yeah, that's how you do it. You do A to Z, A dash Z, and then capital A dash capital Z, but like right next to each other in the one bracket, and then it works.
Okay. Using dot match.
I don't know if dot match will work, but I just know that's the regex that'll work. You do like slash, and then those, and then slash G. Or I don't even know if you need G. See, again, I don't know what the rules are for Python stuff. Ew, that's nasty, no structure. Whoa, what's wrong with that, man? Or are you talking about Python?
Should be the same.
Slash W is word, I think.
Yeah, that's what I want. It's just letters.
It can also be numbers. Does your thing give a shit if you get numbers? Yeah, it's numbers as well.
Oh, it is.
Does the program give a shit if there are numbers in it? Check the description. Oh yeah, it does want you to remove numbers, so yeah. W won't work. I think it's just the range shit is the way to go. Def remove charge, is that a variable equal to a function or whatever? It's just the same as defining a function, so it's just move a char s as a function. Yeah, it basically def is like Python's version of the word function.
Yeah.
Second dot instead of the I don't.
Nah.
I don't know. Helix. I'm guessing that's just because it's accessing the function from the what was it? What are they called in Python? Modules? Is that what you imported? A module or a library or something?
Library.
So I guess he's just accessing that method in the library. Fucking Python, man. Fucking Python. Look at me, I'm Pat. I'm gonna get a one-liner going.
I tried.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
Wait, what was wrong with what you did? Was it just not working?
Yeah, it wasn't working. And I... Oh, God.
Just do compile. Don't do match. Move re.compile into the return. And don't do match. Try that.
It has to talk to S somehow.
Oh yeah, that's true. I think it's just comma S inside of that. Maybe?
I don't think so.
Is it search? like search pattern input. Are you doing the correct format for the regex? Sure you don't need the like backslashes and shit?
This should work.
I don't know. Try / at the beginning and the end. And then a G at the very end. No, not in the brackets, outside the bracket.
Okay.
Now try that. Nope, never mind. I don't know if the slashes work, but like, I don't see why search isn't working for it. Wait, does search actually return the result, or does it just see if it's actually there? Search takes the pattern and text to scan and returns a match object when the pattern is found. If pattern is not found, search returns none. Okay. Get rid of the plus sign at the end and see what it says.
Okay.
What is the rematch stuff there?
Oh man. Try this.
What is this SRE match object shit that's going on? Python. Oh. Man, Python sucks for regex, man. Seems like it sucks for regex at least. Okay, so dot match, dot match works. It will only find matches that occur at the start of a string being searched.
Why I added the plus sign.
Is that what that plus means? Plus
Yeah.
means it checks more of it?
Yep.
Okay. The search method stops finding after it finds a match. There's also re.find all.
Find all.
Yeah. Also put an R. Put an R in front of the reject expression and remove the plus. No, before the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then remove the plus sign. And now try it.
Oh.
Breaks it down. It breaks it down. It makes it an array though. Okay, now group it. Group the
Okay.
result of that. No, you don't have to do that. I think it's just like dot group at the end. Dot group 0. And have it return. What? Oh, fuck me. Oh, shit. Try parentheses around re and then before the dot group.
Alright, what again?
Nah, I don't know. I'm
Okay.
still looking around to try to help you out there, buddy. I don't know why Python doesn't just make doing this easier.
Yeah.
Maybe just groups, but no parameter inside of it. Not groups. No, yeah, groups with an S. And then run that. Yeah, that's just returning what we found before.
Let's try something.
Is it like join? Can you join in Python? Is that a thing?
Yeah, there's join.
Try that.
Join.
What's with the first parentheses thing? Print it. Or return, yeah, try that.
List.
Oh yeah, because it's not a list. It's a tuple. I think. I have a question for you. Java is to Eclipse as Python is to what? Probably Spider is the one Pat uses.
Yes.
Right, Pat?
Spider is great. It's.
I only used Spider once and I didn't really like it. I forget why I didn't really like it though. Maybe it's just because I don't use Python that much.
There's also. Like Perl something, I think.
Would you say Perl?
But it's like a Python thing.
I heard Perl is the like fucking most hated language now. Sorry, IT icon looks like sperm. Yeah, that's a valid point. But no, yeah, Helix, I don't know if you heard this, but according to a lot of Stack Overflow users, Perl is now one of the most fucking hated languages that they have. We glanced a little bit at Perl code when we found out about this because we haven't really had much experience with Perl, and yeah, just looking at it makes me hate it too. I don't really like it that much.
The other good Python IDE, iCharms.
iCharms.
Yeah. It's
Damn, dude.
this one. By Jetberry.
Ruby's still my bae. Well, you do you with Ruby. I heard that's getting up there with hated languages too. I only tried Ruby a little bit, and that was to play Ruby Warrior, I think, and it was like a cool little AI programming practice thing. It was pretty fun.
I heard Ruby.
I don't really know. Again, my only experience was playing Ruby Warrior, and Ruby Warrior was fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if,
You showed me onto that.
yeah, Ruby Warrior is pretty cool. What was it?
Oh, wow.
What was he saying?
I think he's wowing us at hating on Ruby.
Well, no. What did he say before? I can't actually read that. What does it say? Pearl. Oh, what was Pearl? Perl, I believe. Active Pearl or something like that. Pearl. Again, I don't hate Ruby. I just haven't had a lot of experience with it. I've only played Ruby Warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pearl. Perl. I don't really get it. It's called Pearl, and then you go onto the website, and there's a camel. Where's the pearl?
What's with dollars?
Jesus, that looks like cancer. What's it does? Is it just don't want to be Jake? Listen, man, I got no clue. I got no clue. All we know is that when we heard it was like one of the most hated languages, we went and took a look, and we're just like,
Pearl?
what the fuck is this?
This Pearl?
Huh?
Are you talking about Pearl again?
Yeah, we're talking about Pearl.
Let's take a look.
There's like dollar signs for like their variable decorate. Well, I mean, PHP also uses dollar signs for variables.
What? Like, what's with the else if? All they take off is the E. That's what pisses me off.
Yeah. Like I've seen elif, and I hate elif because that doesn't really help me.
How do you hate elif?
Because usually it's else if.
I like
or
elif.
else space if. Elif is like the last option I would be trying with the language. So that means I would have to go through like 4 attempts to get that. But else if, but like with the last E missing, I don't think I'd ever guess that.
Yeah.
At least they use semicolons more than Python can do.
Hey,
you're fucking destroyed, Pat.
You can use semicolons in Python. It's just it's not needed.
Yeah, so no one uses them, and that's bad.
Why?
It's bad. It teaches bad programming practices. It's bad programming practice, Pat. It's bad, Pat.
What do you mean?
What if you want to do multiple things in one line?
Okay.
Well, if you want to run multiple commands on one line, how do you do that in Python? Can you even do that in Python?
Yeah.
How do you do that in Python?
Commas and parentheses.
No, what if I want to run 2 tasks on the same thing?
And
if I want to assign 2 different variables in the same line, how am I going to do that in Python? If I want to assign variable A and variable B and make them very different numbers but on the same line, how do I do that in Python?
Can't, and why would you?
It could save space in code.
You probably could. It's just I probably don't know. You might be able to. I don't know.
You know what usually makes it very easy to do that? A semicolon.
But you know,
because
that looks messy.
It declares when a command is ended. No, it's not messy. It's what every other language always uses.
No, what I'm saying looks messy is just defining two variables on one line.
I mean, you could use it for different reasons. It could just save space. You could just be like, I don't want to have to waste this one little line declaring a small variable when I could just assign it on the same line that I'm declaring another variable too. I don't know, I'm not saying you're gonna need it in all cases, but it'd be nice. It'd be nice to have that. Aren't you supposed to compact your JavaScripts? Why can't I compact my Python? You know, that's a good question, Pat. Why can't he compact his Python?
I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy.
I thought you were the Python man. Oh, dude, we're giving away a .hack last recode.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to enter that giveaway.
Then
I've never played a dog hat game in my life, but I just know Kennedy promotes the shit out of that game.
yeah. Well, this one you can play them all, I think.
10 ways to enter. I'm already following the Lifecast. Unlike all these things. Am I gonna have to do cell phone shit for this?
Oh, it's Gleam.
In order to contact you, we need your email. God damn it. I just want dog cat.
Too bad.
What? I've already have an account? Oh, Twitch.
Try this dot compile.
There you go. I'm already following. I should be a Twitch sub already.
Are you though?
I should be. There we go. Following on Twitch. Yep. Subscribed. I'm already subscribed. Why are you telling me to subscribe? Please ensure you're subscribed. I am subscribed. Okay. Tweet on Twitter. Man, do I gotta tweet it?
Jesus.
Wait, did it just say I tweeted? Wait, what the fuck did I tweet? Okay. Tweet with these hashtags, 2 per day. Enter with Twitch. Visit Lifecast. There's a lot of ways to enter these contests. Is it like an entry per thing you do, or is it all just like one entry?
I think it's an entry per thing you do.
Damn, man, I'm getting all in on that shit. Enter with Twitter. Tweet with these hashtags. Click for a daily bonus entry. I don't know what this click does. I'm scared to click it. Oh, it's just an actual click and nothing happens button. And you just enter. Okay. I can enter again in 61 minutes because it'll be midnight. Awesome. Why is the Lifecast website so white? Because that's their like color scheme they got going on. They got like white and orange going on. I don't want to click the enter with Twitter button. It's gonna make me tweet stuff. Hold on. Tweet. Tweet and then stuff. Alright, I am entered and ready for that .hack game. never played a dot hack in my life, but this will be my first.
Well, this collection lets you play all 4? I think? Yeah,
Hell
all 4.
yeah. Even better. I can play all of them.
All in one go. All 100 and something hours.
Dude, I can't wait to devote all of my life to dot hack and join Kennedy's dot hack cult.
Okay, I actually don't, because like it's supposed to be returning. It is actually matching and spitting out the right thing, but it's not saying. Yeah.
You know what I think the problem is, Pet?
What?
Python.
I had a feeling you were gonna say that.
That's just my little guess. A little professional opinion there.
It's
that Python doesn't play well with regex in the
actually matching the right thing, but it's not doing it.
Well, because like when with the thing we were doing before, you were able to get it as an array, or no, as a tuple. Now just figure out how to combine a tuple into like a string.
The way I have it now, though, it's getting the right thing.
Yeah, but the thing you were getting before was also getting sort of the right thing, but it just wasn't combining the tuples. Helix thinks the problem is your attitude.
My attitude? What do you attitude?
I think it's your attitude too. Your attitude being I like Python.
I want Python.
Well, this clearly is a problem with Python.
Python's a good language.
I believe was it Python or was it JavaScript? There was one language I remember we did one stream where like it just wouldn't evaluate if we checked if something was 0 or 1 or something like that, it would just keep evaluating it to true or false and we wouldn't be getting the right results.
Yeah.
The best thing about Spider is the red X in the top right.
But like, Spider is a good IDE. Python's a good language.
Listen, alright, Python, it does its things. It makes scripting easier, but like, it'd be nice if you could do some regex in that scripting. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, regular expressions are nice to have with the programming language. Who is Suju? Or regular Jersey? Do you know them? Or?
That's regular is a
Main is Edgeworth. Is that Is that Lou Jane?
Say that again?
Is that Lou Jane?
Which one?
What?
What was the username?
Edgeworth.
Edgeworth is Ash. Yes, Legit.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
What was this, like an alt account or something?
yeah. Hey, I did it.
I did.
Now look at all these. Oh, it was .sub. was the one liner, not Matt.
Wait, what's dot sub? What does
It
dot sub do?
substitute.
What?
So basically,
Oh
you're
yeah, because it is a substitute.
you're substituting everything but A through Z and A through capital Z and the spaces with base.
Oh, people are doing dot join, but they were doing dot join with the string.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, dot sub seems to be it.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
What?
But oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Alright. Listen, alright. They were given a problem, they had to solve it. They solved it. They solved it. It's not the best way they could have solved it, but hey, they did it.
Mm-hmm.
They did. Oh no, it's lowercase and uppercase.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
The more you look at it, the more it gets worse.
I don't want to look at it. Scroll down.
Oh no. Someone did it here too.
Like at least they did all uppercase at least. That's something.
Okay, this one report only sub. Imported only sub, okay.
Yeah, so they didn't have to use re.
Well, technically they did.
Well, they didn't have to type it in the return, is what I mean.
Yeah.
And plus, they weren't importing the entire library, so some would say that's even better.
Yeah, it saves. I don't want to say time. I think it just saves memory.
It might be space or memory or like a small mix of both. Very minuscule, but it's something.
I don't know.
Show offs.
Yeah, all they needed was
Probably
this.
from some fucking weird functional language like Prolog or some shit. I fucking hated doing Prolog. I hated Prolog so much.
Like, did they add all this shit when all they needed was this line, this part?
Listen, man, I got no clue. All right, I got zero clue.
Okay. All right, your turn.
I got the whole world in my hands. I got the whole world in my hands. I got the whole world. What are we doing here? I just want to read this one. Do you speak English?
Oh, dude.
Given a string of arbitrary lengths with any ASCII characters, write a function to determine whether a string contains the word English. The order of characters is important. String blah blah is correct, but it's not correct. Upper or lowercase does not matter. English is also correct. That's too easy. I don't want to do that. I just wanted to see what the problem description was. Makes the sentence. You are to write a function that has passed two arguments and should return a boolean, true or false. First argument is an array of characters, where each index will contain either a lowercase character from A to Z, an uppercase character A to Z, or one of the characters dot, question mark, or exclamation mark. An example is ducks quack. Second argument is a string that is grammatically correct, complete English sentence composed of only A to Z, dot, question mark, exclamation, and white space. Example string is ducks quack. So one of them is just all the characters by themselves and the
Hear animal noises.
yeah, you did. So one of them is the string, the other one is just the characters for the string, but no white spaces. Your function should return true if the sentence string can be constructed using only the characters in the array passed in. Each character can only be used once, and any amount of needed white spaces otherwise, it should return false. Since each character can only be used once, the count of each character in the past in character array should match the count of each character passed in sentence string, so they should be the same amount. Wait, what? She adds. Wait, what? Can only be used once, but then why did it... Oh. Oh, okay, that should return false because there's only one D. Okay. Okay, so I get the problem. Let's go. Let's train. So we get characters, and we get the sentence. We get A to Z, A to Z. Well, I mean, for even the characters array, can't we just like actually just put that character string in for the regular expression? Is that a thing I can do? Because I know you can set regular expressions to like check for specific things, right? So, I mean, hold on one sec. I got a regular expressions thing open here. So, I mean, I guess I can test it. Yeah, so like something like that. So if I do ducks quack here. And I do like... Is there a way for me to not get it to give a shit about?
Capitalization?
Yeah.
Um,
No, maybe... Yeah, maybe group it. Wait, what's wrong with that? Okay. I mean, that works. Is that how it needed to be? Ducks, quack. Okay. So if I just have the regex do all of the character array, it combines the character array, then it should be fine. Does JavaScript have a dot joins? JavaScript dot join string. So it does. So I just do dot join. And it combines. Only this is combined by comma? No, it doesn't. That's just what he wrote, I think. Maybe? Oh no, I could just do joins by nothing. Okay, so I'll do that. Return. Character array join blah. Wait, shit. Regular expressions in this. Fuck. JS regex. How do I run regular expressions in JavaScript again? Regular expression. How do I do regular expressions in JavaScript? Dude, that's great that it's showing me like all this regular expression stuff, but here we go. Tutorial. Search. Okay, that was a dot search. So dot join dot search. Oh, okay. So it's sentence string dot search that. And dot count greater than 1 or greater than 0. And that should return the bool, right? No, wait, what? It's dot count just that? I got some correct ones. It's not evaluating true ever. As in a lot of cases, it's not. In some cases, it's not doing it. And here, ducks quack. Is it maybe because it could be like... Yeah, it can be. How do I get it to be exact? Flag? Substitution? I just need to match exact. The anchors? How do I get it to only match that? I think it has to do with grouping stuff. No. Shit.
E.
Yeah, okay, beginning and end, okay. I combine beginning and end. It should do it, right? Maybe it was here. Beginning and end. Oh. No? Fuck. Is there a plus? Do I just need a plus there? Plus. I need this group shit? No, I don't. Doesn't look like. Doesn't look like it was doing anything. So. Uh. Why does that not work? Oh my god. How's the dots there? Man, Regex sucks.
Yeah.
Alright, Helix, good night, dude.
Alright, Matt.
How do I do this? I mean, this is saying do that. That at the beginning, that at the end. But mine's not doing that. I don't know why. It says just to do that. So I don't know why.
How come you don't?
Also, I'm now realizing I never put regex in this. There's no regex.
Oh.
It just searches for all that, and that's not good. It's supposed to search the full thing. But with the string, it's searching up. Oh, so it's searching the string, because that's what we're looking through. We search that for, but that's joining them. Hold on, let me print this. Okay, so that does work fine. Does that. But we need to do slash home. Slash. Right. Boom. What's that give me? -1 for stuff, I guess. Why does it give -1? Let's test it here, alright? So quack. I'm testing. Interestingly enough. Maybe it's I don't need the slashes at all there. Yeah, I don't need the slashes there. But can I still find it if I search for that? No, I can't. So then why is that? Okay, replace is what replace. Wait, what's I do there? Ignores cases, okay. I ignores cases. Is there a way to ignore spaces? Man, this is supposed to be sample. So I can join, and then it give me the result. So then I also have to search. And I have to have it search with the regular expression stuff. What's this space stuff? Non-white space. So it's \S. Let's try. Let's try. Let's try. Nope. Slash. Slash. Oh my god. Fuck. Why is this not reason? Alright, so we have an array, we can combine it. That's fine. But after that, we then have to take this, put it into a regular expression that returns the result. And the result is whether or not it can use each of them to do that. We could just remove the spaces in the string and see if they're equal. Could do that. Replace. Okay, that was it. You get true, false, 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 false.
You're getting closer.
Oh. There are cases where the order still matters, though. I think. I'm thinking that's what the falses are. I mean, it's not showing me, but that's my guess. Wait, no. The order shouldn't matter. Okay, so there's no guarantee that the character array is actually going to be in the order of the sentence. And therefore, the order of that character array does not matter. So I can't just combine it and then compare it to the string because there are cases where the character array is not in order. However, you can still construct the sentence with those characters. Bearing that in mind, comparing counts of the letters makes sense. But is there an easy way for me to do that? Oh man, I'm gonna take a look at a different one real quick. I'll keep that open in another tab. Emoji agency. No, I don't even want to fuck with that. Simple game. No thanks. This kata is broken. Imagine the following spoken in the voice of GLaDOS from Portal. We regret to inform you that the next kata is impossible. Make no attempt to solve it. Do not be fooled by anyone who tells you to think outside the box or know when to break the rules. They obviously just want to encourage you to try so they can watch you fail. Again, we apologize for this clearly broken kata. Let's do the broken kata. Function, solution. Return 0. Well, what happens when we run it? Expected 71 got 0. So we actually have to go backwards here. Because it's not actually telling us what to do. We have to read the sample test and figure out what it's trying to get us to do. So we got stuff like should return 71, should return 108. Okay, when you give it 71, it returns 71. You give it 108, it returns 108. What? The same function can't return different values? 68 returns that. What the fuck is going on? 79 returns that. Again, we apologize for this clearly broken kata, which is impossible. 83. So it tries to throw you off by saying, you know, at first it looks like what you put in is what you get out, right? Right?
Yeah.
And then it tries to should be like, oh no, this one's returning a string. Do you know what the solution to this means, Pat?
Wow. What the fuck is going on?
The solution is that it's literally if statements for those numbers.
Yeah.
If it's 68, return that. 79, return that.
Yeah, it's just if statements. If else, blah blah blah.
If what was it? 68. Wait. It's not actually passing the function into the thing. Wait, wait, what?
What?
It's not passing the function into it. It's not passing a parameter into it. The parameter is not being passed into the function.
Gotta give it a parameter.
But the sample tests.
Oh.
The sample tests even show that it's not being given a parameter. This is just messages that happen at those points, so we don't even need those. But like, well, that is tricky then. Why is this a 7Q kata? What the fuck? So it's got no parameter. And yet when you run it again, it will have a different value. And yet when you run it again, it'll have a diff. And it even says, what, the same function can't return different values? What the fuck is going on? Yeah, that does seem tricky. But man, this is not even like this is the only clues we're given. I don't fucking know what to do with this shit. Is the solution just to give it a parameter in the thing and the solution? I mean, is that it? Let me try it. Just have it go. My sample tests work.
Hey.
When I hit attempt. Oh no. Okay, expected 71 got undefined. Is it some shit like I need a outside variable for it or something? I don't know. This is tricky. Is there a way for me to see solutions already? Discuss? Comment has been hidden. Don't withhold shit. Just show me the solutions. Here we go, solutions. Yeah, I'll forfeit my eligibility. What the fuck is all this? That's what I was thinking. It was something like, I thought it was something like you declare a variable outside of the function and then you had it track every time you did it. But like, I didn't think that would work on this website. I didn't know if declaring a variable outside of that function would work on this website. But I guess it does, because that is the solution. You just every time you run the solution, it increments I and then moves on to the next one in the array. And then it'll just keep doing it over and over again. Other shit is complicated, like constant
Uh,
whatever.
That one looked hard.
It's just a brain teaser thing. It's not really more programming. It's more of like, how do you get it to return different values? And it's like, I kind of knew, but it was like, am I allowed to do it in this environment? And I just didn't feel like bothering. Yeah, count results and then just have it run and then count. Alright, did you want to do one?
What do you
Or are
want
we
to
calling it?
You want to call it?
We can call it.
All right.
Thank you everybody for showing up and hanging out. We coded some stuff, finally.
Finally, after 3 weeks.
We'll probably code some more stuff next week.
Mm-hmm.
Coding's what we do. We do it.
We do.
It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun to code.
Mm-hmm. We better find it fun. It's gonna be our jobs.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems to be we gotta fucking study the fuck out of regex more. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Anyways, bye.
If you haven't already, hit the follow button.
Hit that follow button, smash it, and hit the sub button too if you're feeling so inclined.
Also try to enter our giveaway.
Yeah, dude, we're giving away .hack. I mean, how can't you enter that giveaway, man? You got a .hack. That's what we do here at the CodeCast. We .hack. We hack giveaways.
.hack giveaway.
Yeah, dude, that's what we do. That's what we do. That's what we do.
Alright. Bye.
Bye.